talking about.
Hey,
And there was
okay, we're live now. I always like to give the
Yellow.
warning. Give the warning. All right.
And go.
Yeah, and go. And go. And for whatever reason, I'm not capturing one of the windows, but that's okay. So we're back. We're gonna be running Dragon DL2 Dragons of Dragons of Flame, which I'm really excited about. We're just getting some finalized things here set up. So one of the things that was in sort of our first campaign, part of the campaign, was that Worm, our magic user, is actually disguised as just sort of like a, I'm not gonna say a squire, but like being treated as a squire, but probably not really accomplishing much as a squire. So yeah. So the question asked was, who knows and who doesn't know that Worm. So the only one we know for sure is Kira.
Yep,
Ki-
I found out in
Steve
session
knows.
1.
Kira is clear on it, and Steve is clear on it. So,
Yeah,
so
I had her on my shoulders, and she was casting magic at that point. The
that's
gender's
correct.
Still not sure for me, but
yeah.
it doesn't matter.
yes.
Rook. She fell behind a stone that Rook was shooting arrows from, and she cast a couple of spells. That's as
Yeah.
much as Rook knows that she can cast magic. He does not know that that he's a she. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't care at what stage of the game your realization of who or what Worm is at, as long as you're clear on where that is and role play appropriately, and have some fun with it, because it's probably one of the big sort of humor points of the game is that the Knight
I just
Benedict
wish the young man would pick up a sword and shield once in a while instead of a stupid book.
Benedict is
I like-
fucking clueless. On,
And,
oh,
and Steve has been definitely helping Worm hide the fact that they're doing much more reading than anything else
yes, yes. So,
for the last couple 3 days.
and to that end, I will say that maybe Steve has noticed that Worm has a new book that they did not have before. Okay. When we left off, you guys had defeated the black dragon, known as Kasanth, and she is the first dragon that anybody has probably seen or heard of in a very, very long time. So there's that. And then the party sort of turned back towards Solus after being given the discs of Mishakal. Also important to note that our dwarf Grinnick now follows Reorx, the god of mountains and the god of the forge and the god of dwarves, and has real cleric oomph. So it is believed if you guys can, whoever reads the discs of Mishakal can become a cleric of any faith. All the clerics' knowledge are there. So, all the old gods' knowledge is there.
So how would we be reacting to this?
I don't know.
Because
You
the
tell me.
basis of this, I'm asking, is the basis of the story was there were no such thing as clerics when we started this.
And there was also no such thing as dragons.
No such thing as dragons, and there were no gods. So I'm assuming right now that our world must be just rocked to the same level that we'd be right now if a spaceship landed on planet Earth and some people showed up going, "Hi, we're from the planet Mars."
My,
Well,
Would it be that kind of level of rock?
I would only add this. I would say that you all gazed upon Mishakal herself in her temple. Like you saw the Blue Lady.
I'm thinking that
And-
would have rocked our world.
It definitely rocked your world, but not in the sense of like, not in the sense of, oh, weird dude. Like your soul, your being would have felt an overwhelming level of love and joy in the presence of the goddess of healing.
This is
So-
the truth we were all looking for, right?
And this was the
Yeah.
truth that you're all looking for. That when you walked away from the inn 5 years ago, you were going to try and find some signs that the true gods weren't gone forever. And some of you found nothing like the discs, but like I think we talked about with Kira that like Kira has been seeing the white stag for a very long time. And has hold on a second. I'm going to jump into Kira's background.
Steve
stuff
doesn't
here.
believe me.
Yeah, so in Kira's background, I found no trace of healers, nor even tales of them in my travels. Still, the gods of good must exist. Their signs are everywhere. The white stag led me on good paths. The wheeling bird foretold war, and the thunderclouds warned me of danger. These are the handiwork of the good gods. But I found
And
no
I've
clerics.
seen that stag since then, right? Like,
Yes,
I'm trying to remember last time we saw
the
it.
stag led you and the group that was with you, minus Rook and Tobin,
Tobin.
off
Yep.
the mountains and down into Darken Wood.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
To,
and then
to
I
use-
believe that Rook actually saw the stag as well while he was with Tobin. Go, Steve.
To use Rook's analogy of aliens like rocking our world, you might be right, except all of us believe in Area 51 already. We already all think there's grays because we went looking for them. So we might be rocked, but in a justified kind of way to our stupidity.
Mm-hmm. But
Well, I'm trying to get how amazed we must be utterly and totally amazed right now that we actually found this.
And
Well,
vindicated.
Grinnick went to another plane, so he's pretty believable. He's believing.
yeah, because Grinnick was actually, when the crystal staff shattered hitting the dragon, Grinnick was actually transported elsewhere and returned to Krynn as a cleric of reworks. So, I guess what I'm saying is, yes, Captain. I think everyone is rocked, I suppose, to use that term. But I'm not sure that it's like in a, oh my god, there's actually, there's actual other life out there. It's like it's a sort of like all the old stories are maybe true. I mean, and the fact that healing magic hasn't been around for 300 years since the Cataclysm. Dragons, though, have not been around for 1,000 years. And now suddenly, at least one dragon is back, the black dragon that you met. And the Gully Dwarves did mention she had little ones. But maybe they drowned in the city. Who knows? Who knows?
Or were crushed in the cave-in.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Dragons are back, and they killed some of us.
Only
And,
for a little while, though.
and Mishakal gave you one other sort of quest, and that she asked you to search for a true leader of the people. And someone
He's already here.
Well, maybe they are. Absolutely. Maybe they are. So, at this point, the party is crossing the plains of Abyssinia. Let me change your guys' map so we have a bit of a look at where we are.
We have a bunch of stuff too stacked into every crevice because I had a shield loaded with berry
gems.
So whatever was the coolest looking, let's just make sure Tobin has it.
Okay.
Feel free to give Tobin whatever is the funkiest thing.
Tobin is the
No
bag
way-
carrier.
Did you have to say crevice? Like, did we
I
prison
said
pocket some of this stuff?
I put it wherever it fit. I'm strong enough to carry it, but I've only got a backpack.
Let's go on an epic quest into Dragonlance and Krynn with prison pockets.
Yes, sure.
Only here. Only here.
I thought
That's
it was
a
a prison
spell,
wallet.
Well, hey. It is what it
That's
is.
it's
When you're a
Okay,
gentleman,
okay.
it's a prison wallet.
Are we ready to start now?
We
No.
all started.
Okay. Well, I guess
I'm
we
not
have.
sure.
This is as good as it gets, man. You forget?
Maggie corrects us. It's a crevasse.
The crevasse. Great pillars of smoke rise from beyond the sentinel peaks. Hang on a second. Let's get some different music on here.
Oh, before this all starts, I would like to publicly say thank you, Jeremy, for having us all back doing this lunacy. I know we forced your hand.
You didn't. I just had to evaluate some things, and the game won out, and I'm happy to say we're back. So, great pillars of smoke rise from beyond the sentinel peaks, a grim sign that there is trouble in Solus. How much of this once mighty forest of Valenwood trees has fallen to fire? The grasslands that stretch towards Kiri, a town at the gap in the mountains, are hot and dry. The smoke adds an eerie touch of darkness to the autumn afternoon. Your journey is not complete, she said. You must leave here. You must search for a true leader of the people. This strange message, spoken through the statue of the goddess Mishakal, suggests that your mission is far from over. Where in the vast world of Krynn will this search lead? Here on the barren plains of Abyssinia, the late autumn winds bite sharply. The yellow-brown grass withers in the rushing cold, but the feeling is much more disturbing than that of a normal change of season. At many places, the plains are marked by the tracks of crude two-wheeled carts and many clawed footprints. Thousands must have passed this way. Nothing is alive here. Neither the wild animals that normally inhabit these areas, nor the occasional settler scratching a living from the harsh land. Most ominous of all these signs are the great black scars stretching for hundreds of yards along the ground, often through the charred remains of farmhouses. Fire has gutted and collapsed these dwellings. The thick smell of death and decay fills the air, and even the wind is silent. So, you're moving across, and Kiri sits in sort of the mount at the base of the mountain pass that will lead over to Solus. And if you guys grew up in Solus, which many of you did, you're probably familiar with Kiri as one of the plainsmen's sort of towns and villages. And it won't be that much different, you would assume, than Kyushu, which we saw in our travel eastward towards Zaxaroth. But in Kyushu, it was a burnt pile of mess as well, with dead everywhere. And that's where we found hobgoblins strung up with a warning that they were not to take prisoners, and signed by someone named Verminard, implying that if the dragon armies take prisoners, then they'll be killed themselves. So just on the horizon, you can see the buildings of Kiri. If you continue on your current pace, you think you could be up into the pass by nightfall. But you have sort of mixed feelings about what you may find in Kiri.
Is that the shortest path to home?
Yes.
I don't see another.
The alternate would be to go south to Gateway and then take the road north to Solus.
I guess the question is, do we want to get to Kiri in the dark, or do we want to camp and get there in the light to see what's going on?
You should be able to reach Kiri in the light. You could get past that and camp in the pass at night.
What do the Rangers say? It's kind of their domain right now.
Well, if I think we can make it at night, I'm gonna make it for the night. I'm just gonna say we go for it, because I'm like the rest of them who want to get home.
If you push all night, you could be to Solus before sunup. But
that'd be a total Rick move. That'd be a total Rook move, since he's Captain Stick Up to you know what. He'd just want to go. Like, he'd want to push it.
He'd already have left.
Yeah.
I think
I think that folks who have called Solus home are probably going to be really anxious to arrive when we see smoke on the horizon.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's
So
a
we
there that I'd
and-
like to talk to her.
And I'm not sure if, just to remind, the Valenwood trees are sort of sacred things in Solus. Like they don't get chopped down.
No.
Lumber comes out of the pine trees from the mountains around it, not the valley where the Valenwood trees are.
Yeah, the blacksmith is on the ground, not in the trees.
Yeah.
My family kills the pine trees and turns them into boards.
So as you move up on Kiri, then you see that Kiri is almost as barren as the surrounding plains. Most of the buildings are shattered and burned, and many blackened bodies sprawl in the empty streets. The air is hot and thick, and it's laced with the odor of ash and decay. Splintered timbers and scorched stone litter the narrow streets, and smoke drifts through the abandoned town. Everything is dead and silent. And it's all kind of like smoldering. Like the fires are still not out from whatever came through here. And these and as I mentioned before, large numbers of troops obviously move south through the plains. Between the two mountain ranges here. South towards Cute and south towards Newports.
I almost want to do like the Luke Skywalker thing, and if they came to here and they've got to find their way home and they want to run home.
Yeah.
I kind of think that's kind of where I want to be. I think I just want to push through to get to Solus. I'm terrified of what I'm going to see, but I think I want to get there.
Yeah.
I don't know how the rest of you guys feel.
Like the fires were still smoldering, so this wasn't a long time ago that this happened.
Yeah.
It would be within a couple of days, I would assume, right?
Well, no. Well, yeah, maybe a few days. I would say that Kira and Rook can both identify that some of the houses were heated to such high temperatures, like things didn't burn, like boards exploded. Wood just, like any moisture inside of the wood, so hot that it just shatters timbers.
So this wasn't a normal fire. So I'd be...
There are huge scorch marks that go like for 100 yards in a long line.
So, given the past couple of days that we've had, would we logically be able to guess what happened?
Like it would be a dragon
considering
fire.
what we just saw.
It was a ballista.
No, because that was acid.
No, because you're not on the ground. You're not laying on the ground yet.
When you fought Casanth, she breathed acid, but there's many stories of fire-breathing dragons, obviously.
Yeah, so we would have known through the stories, right? The old
With
campfire
ballistas on the
stories.
side.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to tell the guy, though, this looks
However, I'll tell you this, that if that's where your line of thought is going, there is no way that a single dragon would have had to make multiple passes to cause the number of scorch marks across the ground that are here.
Can we look for survivors?
You want to look for survivors? So, Grenlead, as you start to look around, sure enough, you hear a faint groan rise from behind a collapsed building.
And I'll call everybody over. Hey, there's someone alive over here. I need some help. And I'll start trying to pull off the debris to find.
Yeah. So when you get in amongst the wreckage of what appears to have once been an inn, maybe, you find a heavy crossbeam that has pinned a man to the ground.
I got it.
He has really bad burns, and he's lost a whole bunch of blood. And his eyes, he appears to have been blinded.
I'll help if you need it, Steve.
I'll lift the beam and I'll holler for the dwarf. Eating buddy, come help this man.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grunt the beam off.
Yeah, so it takes a bit of lifting, but if anybody can move it, Steve can. On top of that, it's literally moving lumber, which is what Steve does. So
For a living, yeah.
yeah. So, Grenly, the man sort of reaches out for you and sort of catches hold of your maybe your boot or your shin guard, and sort of looking in your general direction, but not able to draw any kind of focus on you. He says, "Didn't you see it? You must have seen it from the north. They came from the north, from between the mountains. First, the terrors that rode the great worms. They came into our town, and fear filled our breasts. We fought, though. Oh, yes, we fought. We fought long and hard, but still more of them came on leathery wings. Straight out of the old legends they came, fire splashing like waves over our homes. Many fled. Many died. Those who ran fell among the small demons, man-sized but looking like their larger masters. I don't know where they took my people. I was too clever for them. I hid. Yes, I hid. When shall my people return? What shall become of my garden?" And with that, he slips into death, and goes very still and motionless.
Pull him out and let's bury him. This is not a light beam.
We tell him you fought well, good man, and we'll pull him out and we'll bury you well.
Okay, so as you guys are doing that, I'm going to say that Kira and Worm and Benedict, you guys are, you're not right in the rubble with everybody else seeing this man, but you see some motion down one of the side streets in the smoke. And you sort of feel like you're not alone here.
Gonna have an arrow ready.
I'll have my hand on the sword hilt and try and follow the motion. See if I can find who or what it is.
Okay, let's quickly jump here.
Also following at a distance behind Benedict.
Okay, so we're gonna put this large building here. We're gonna put Grenlead. We're gonna put Rook here. Grenick, Steve.
Get.
Tobin, Tobin's somewhere. We don't know where Tobin is, but
I cast invisibility on him.
Yeah.
Like 2 days ago, I cast invisibility on him.
2 days ago, you cast him, and you haven't seen him since.
Yeah.
No, I do
Got
not.
the crown on though.
So, to the south, Benedict, you saw movement. These gray puffs are my lame attempt at smoke. All the buildings are sort of smoldering and smoking. Just assume that the entire map. First of all, did I do lighting okay? Can everyone see on this map?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see fine.
Okay. So there is smoke drifting everywhere. There are scorch marks on the ground. There are dead bodies all over the place. And Benedict, you're going to head down this way to see, because it was somewhere down here that you saw.
Okay,
movement.
I'm going to move and try and move quietly and listen and see if I can hear or see people, things.
Yeah. Okay. So
Are those dead bodies?
Yeah.
Cool.
There's lots of dead bodies, scorched skeletons lying around. Benedict, I'm going to have you roll a d6. On a 1, you're going to be surprised by what occurs down the street. Otherwise, we're probably just going to roll into initiative.
I critted there. Rolled a 6.
Okay. I like it. So, from out of the smoke, from over here, you spot 3 dragon-like men. These are not dragon men that you have seen before. So we fought Baz draconians that turn into stone when you hit them, and we fought Bozaks whose bones explode. these guys look shady as fuck, and they're actually licking their blades.
Gross.
And when they see you, these long sort of toothy grins appear. I'm now going to roll initiative. Nobody's surprised. The party can act first. I didn't want to black out all these buildings, so we'll have to just take into consideration line of sight. But everybody can see where everything is. So let's start with the people that are closest. Benedict, what would you like to do?
Quick question first. So for the different draconians, are they all the same? Like I know there's red dragons and black dragons and blue dragons and whatever. Like are they all different colors?
Yes. These ones.
What colors were they? Am I messing?
These ones kind of have a coppery tone.
Oh, so they must be friendly then, because copper's nice and good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
And actually, Kira gets to shoot first, right, before initiative.
Yeah, because I had an arrow ready to go.
And I think you can see. I think you can see this guy. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So do you want to fire at him?
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me that.
And is that within my?
Yeah, you're in point blank.
Okay.
You're at point blank. So use your point blank longbow.
Okay. Which is fun. And do I add a modifier to that, or it's already added in?
No, it should be added in.
Okay.
Nice. 12. So Kira's Thaco is 16, and this creature has an armor class of 4, so you needed a 12. So that hits.
I think that's what I rolled.
That hits it for 6 damage. Nicely done. It catches it up in the shoulder, but it does not kill it.
Okay.
Benedict or Worm, if you want Worm, the 3 that are down the road, will give you the opportunity to react as you see fit. So if Benedict wants to wait for Worm to do something, that's fine.
My instinct is to try and take the passage between the buildings here and stop them from getting at my friends.
Okay.
So I'm going to jump on the grenade and go in.
I've heard this about you. Okay, so first round we're doing just 1 attack, and then we'll jump into the 2 attack round next round.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you attacking, and are you attacking the bottom one or the topish one?
I'm going to attack the top one because I would assume that the bottom one would be easier for line of sight for my friends.
Yes.
Because I know Worm likes to stay at range for some reason.
Worm.
The young man is hopefully inspired by my actions and will act knightly at some point.
So go ahead and attack. 15. That definitely hits. Damage 12. You almost cleave the thing in 2. Like just a horrible wound. It actually slumps against the building as you hit it, and damn near kill it in a single blow. Worm, what would you like to do? You see Benedict charge into an alleyway. He's like, Fossalamnia!
I am going to move like here-ish.
Yes.
So I can see this one.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, Steve, things to hit over here. And I will magic missile this one.
Oh, I like it. So how much damage does the magic missile do?
Looks like I have 3.
Yeah, you're level now 3, so 3d4 plus 3, like plus 1 on each missile. We'll have to make you a magic missile button. Magic missile, and you're hitting the one that Kira already hit. So with that, this creature dies.
Kira, what kind of arrows were those?
Special ones.
And as the creature dies, its body very quickly liquefies and acid pools in a 10-foot radius around its body.
Oh boy.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh boy. That was great.
Steve is so
What was that about jumping on a grenade there, Jeff?
Kaboom! This is only a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, only.
Yeah.
So everyone within that 10-foot radius, which is everyone in the alleyway, takes a D8 of acid damage. So I'm just going to roll once and apply it to everything. 1 damage, Jeff.
Ow.
Guess what, though? That kills this one, too.
Nice.
Those were some good arrows. Good job.
Good job, Kira.
Good job, Kira.
You got some ricochet on the
Just
second
turn
one.
around and look at Worm like,
Whoa.
I would even say that maybe, Worm, you're impressed. I mean, your magic missiles go in and suddenly there's just... their body melts. I mean, that's pretty fucking effective. This other one does another 6 acid damage.
All
I
I
killed
Alright.
the last one.
So now it's the rest of the party's turn. Let's start with Grinnick. He's Grinnick, and then we'll go to Rook, and then we'll go to the last two who were dealing with the body. Grinnick, what would you like to do?
I'm guessing they're going to kill these guys, but I'm going to actually just roll down to here so I get a better look.
Yeah,
And get
absolutely.
a little closer.
Sure.
Oh, I don't want to be in your way. I want to go right there.
Okay. Rook, where are you going?
So Rook's heard this, right? So I'm going to get out. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can get eyes down this road and down this road and down that road.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking if there's something here, there might be more in the village.
Okay.
And I've knocked an arrow just in case something pops up.
Grenlead and Steve are 2 hit point. I guess maybe does Benedict have the highest hit points now?
I got
Maybe?
51 max.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are both pretty good though, 42 and 40. Where would you like to go, Meat Shields?
Ladies first.
The Beefy Brigade. Let's do this.
I think that I don't want to have to deal with more bodies, so I am gonna move. I think down here. And I have my crossbow out.
Okay. I'll even say you've got a ready to action if you see something. I'll assume that Rook has the same with his bow. Steve?
I said I notched it.
Yeah.
Okay, beam finishes being dropped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is here. Which way are they? I yell at Worm. Okay. 1, 2, 3,
Down
4,
that way.
5, 6.
Do you want to charge into the pool of acid?
Okay, first, how sturdy does this building look here?
Asking for a friend.
Yeah,
Does this wall
not
look-
really sturdy. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna Steve through here.
Is Steve a verb?
1, 2, 3,
Steve a verb.
4.
I'm
It is now.
I'm
It is
Steving
now.
through the wall.
Yeah, so I'm Steving through this wall, and that's gonna make me end up here, and I'm gonna try to Steve over this wall.
And just crash into the other guy?
Just blow the wall out with my shield, and
Okay.
hope I don't hit Beefy Brother, but I know he can
Give
take
me
no shit.
give me a Steve does shit roll.
Steve
I
the
will
wall.
get- Come on, get on me here.
I
How do
think
I get on my toe?
Oh, you know what? Your button I might have to update. That button might not be working properly. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I don't see any buttons.
No, so do it on your character. There is a Steve shit button if you have your token highlighted, but don't use that Steve shit button. I want you to go right onto your character sheet and use the Steve shit on your character sheet.
Sir, yes, sir.
Because the one on your character sheet, I know the math is all right on that one.
It's not
Okay.
specialized on the button, is it?
No, it's not specialized on the button yet.
Oh,
Okay, so the wall explodes and Steve crashes out. I'm gonna say knocking
Like
this.
the Kool-Aid man going,
Kool-Aid
oh
man.
yeah?
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
In fact,
yeah.
as he crushes through the wall, the draconian just sort of looks to see the wall sort of come down. He's impaled by boards and whatnot, and Steve, and then he himself, literally on Steve's space, just bursts into a big pool of acid all over Steve.
And Steve does step in acid.
Steve takes 1 damage. Oh, but he also stepped in the other acid pool. Yeah, so Steve takes a total of 4 damage.
I liked these boots.
It's now the bad guy's turn.
Hello, beefy brother.
Welcome. Thanks for crashing the party.
That's funny. I like it.
So these guys burst out from this alleyway. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so those 3
Yes.
burst out of this alleyway behind, and there are more. I'm gonna give you guys with your shots a shot in a moment. And they seem to be moving very fast, like a combined sort of run and glide with their wings, like they're jumping, and it looks a little awkward, but it seems their movement seems to be quite high. However, they don't reach anybody. So Grenlead and Rook, you guys both had ranged weapons ready, so go ahead and make those attacks now.
Is this guy in a point blank?
Totally in a point blank. Yeah.
There's my point blank. With modifier, I get +2, right?
You don't have to add anything to the modifier.
I just got to submit. All right.
Yep, the point blank is good on the character sheet.
So hit submit. Is anything happening?
There we go. 18.
Oh yeah.
That is a hit. 7 damage. That does it, but doesn't kill him. Grenlead, who would you like to shoot at? I think you're muted.
You're muted.
Goodness knows I've never done that before. I'd like to shoot at this guy if I can. I don't know if I can ping him. He's not. I know what I need to do. Sorry.
This guy down here?
No, I was gonna go for the guy up here because I think that it's not working now. Sorry, I'm having
There you go.
technology.
There you go. You got
Hey,
it.
I got him.
Just a little slow.
The one like right in front of Rook, is that the one we want to shoot?
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay.
And I'll just, sorry, my buttons are gone because I did that. And so I'll just launch my crossbow.
Okay.
Oh.
So Grenlead's Thaco is 14 and their armor class is 4, so you need a 10. You rolled a 12, so that's a hit for 4 points of damage with the crossbow bolt. Does not kill him though. Does not kill him. And we're now going to roll initiative because I think that's everybody. Everybody now. There we go. Party goes first, guys. So who would like to go first?
I would like to go first. If I move to here, would that be a 6-foot radius to catch both Worm and Grinlead?
Sure.
Because if that's the case, then I'm going to cast Bless and give them a +1.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that, though.
Does the that's okay. We can do that. So we're casting Bless. Does it say 6-inch radius? That's
it does. It says up to 6 inches. Yeah.
That's actually 60 feet.
Oh, can I get anybody else?
So you can.
I gotta count.
You can get everybody in the party. You just have to
I
be
wanna
able to
cast-
see. You just have to be able to see them.
Who's still in melee combat? These two boys down here?
Yeah.
Or they killed everybody?
They have killed everybody that's down there.
Okay, well then they're not in melee.
I would anticipate that they will soon be in melee, though. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to cast it now, so I can get them too.
Okay. So bless affects how many targets? Does it say?
Let me look. Yes.
I know the 5th edition rules, but we got to get the.
So does it also affect the bad guys? Because that would suck.
Okay, so the area of effect is 50 feet by 50 feet, and you can throw that as 60 feet away. So you can get everybody here. And then, let's see here. Upon uttering the bless spell, the caster raises the morale of friendly creatures. It does state friendly, so you don't have to worry about the baddies, by +1. Furthermore, it raises their to hit dice roll by +1 as well. Blessing will affect only those not already engaged in melee combat. So no one's currently in melee combat. Perfect. It affects all creatures. So everybody in the party has +1 on their saving throws versus fear and +1 to hit. So I'm just gonna put the bless symbol on Grenick to remember that we are blessed. Okay. So the bless spell goes off, and all of you feel reorcs reach out and empower you, which is a first. Like you feel like divine magic hit you. Who wants to go next?
Feels like I'm all pumped now.
Well, let's let all the ranged people go first. Then the beefy boys can go last.
Okay, I think ranged first is a good idea. So it is Grenly going to continue to shoot her crossbow this turn, or is she going to run to attack something?
I'm gonna run in and attack. I'll run to there and attack with my sword.
Okay, go ahead and do that. And then can I get Rook and Kira to do their bow attacks as well?
Sure. Do I input the +1 to hit here? Sorry.
Yeah, so when you attack and it asks you for a modifier to hit, don't put +1, just put a 1 in there and hit return. Perfect. So that's a hit. And that's a kill. So copy paste. So he dies, and acid goes everywhere, and Grenlead takes 6 points of acid damage. And then we have our bows shooting.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot this guy. He's point blank for me, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Everybody in this combat is currently point blank.
Do I get 1 point blank this round, or do I get 2?
No, all your attacks are done at point blank.
But do I get 2 attacks? So that's what I'm asking.
You always get 2 attacks. You have a bow, so
perfect. So I'm going to do point blank on that guy.
So Kiri,
and I get +1 to hit.
Your first arrow plugs him. He does not die. Do you want to roll again? Sure. Yeah, you don't have to add any You add +1 modifier for your bless.
Yeah, just did that. And so did I hit that guy? With a 7? No, I missed.
Missed. Yeah. Kira hits this guy.
And I'll try it again.
5. Doesn't kill him, Kira, but he looks horribly wounded. He's got 2 arrows sticking out of him.
Rude.
I know, rude.
Oh, there's a good one. 19.
Yeah, are we attacking this guy up top here, Rook?
Yep. That's what I'm going for.
I think that guy is going to be dead in a second.
Okay, he's still up.
Okay, that's the end of all my shots.
Second shot. Oh, the first shot didn't hit, right?
Yeah, it missed completely, yeah.
Okay. So now it is hey, let's let our magic user go before our melees go. Worm?
You guys are doing great. Good job.
We have to get you darts so you can throw darts. Welcome to first edition D&D darts.
I have no cantrips. Nothing.
You have a dagger you can throw.
Yeah, but then I won't get it back.
Sure you will.
You never know. Okay.
I'll probably hit somebody in front of me. Let's be real.
Benedict?
I'll go right there.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Which, Kira was shooting this one?
Yes, that one looks horribly wounded.
Well, I'm going to hit that one first.
Yeah, you just blindside.
No, don't hit him.
No, don't hit him? Okay. Well, then I'll alter my tactics and I'll go...
Steve yells at you not to hit him.
I went underneath to there.
This guy gets an attack of opportunity then.
Which guy?
Oh, you're running...
No, I said I changed tactics and I came down this way.
I'm with you.
Okay.
Do it, Knight.
And I'm going to hit the guy in the alley that nobody else can see.
Okay.
And I got a +1.
+1 from the bless. Yep.
I don't think that hits him.
Your Thaco is 16. His armor class is 4, so you need a 12.
All right, well, we'll swing at him again then.
Okay.
That hits.
That hits for 8 damage. Doesn't kill him, but wounds him.
I'll blow out my mustaches and stand triumphantly because I hit him.
How's that go again?
I like it.
Thank you.
Okay. It's Steving time.
I was intimidated.
Okay, Steve.
So Steve is going to run back through the rubble
Yes.
of the building, burst out the side of the building, and do his best
Kool-Aid Man impression?
impersonation of a runaway cart
Okay.
onto this one that has arrows in it.
All right. Give me a
I
Steve...
am going to crush you!
Dude, the Steve shit button.
You haven't fixed it, so I gotta find the one on my sheet. Steve does shit. He gets a +1 to do shit. Come on, go! Big money.
Oh.
Steve does shit. That kills this guy. Another.
Better knock him far enough away I don't get acid splashed from that 20, bro.
Well, it wasn't a nat 20, bro. But I'll let you. I'll say you hit him against the wall and he splats, and the whole side of the building starts burning. You have a second attack this round. Do you want to use it?
Yeah, and I got more movement too. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got one more movement, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to attack a second time.
Well, I do. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to use this this pointy thing that I have.
That sword?
Yeah, that's it. That's what it's called.
I don't believe it.
Steve's using a weapon? What's going on?
I know, right? He knows
The
how
world
to.
is
That's
ending.
the best part.
I thought Steve was the weapon.
And he doesn't hit. He doesn't hit.
Put the sword away.
Put the sword away. Look at the damage on the sword, though.
Okay, keep using the sword.
Yeah,
okay.
you noticed the swing was really hard.
I'm gonna fix the Steve does shit button right now, so that just let me copy and paste that.
You guys are not the only one like taken aback by what Steve does. So am I.
So apparently that swing blew up my mustaches again, Steve. Thank you.
Yeah, I definitely made a breeze.
You're making good wind for me. I look glorious with my skullet.
Yeah, both of our hair is blowing in the breeze of my swinging.
Yes, all of my hairs are blowing in the breeze of your swinging.
Both of them.
Yes.
Okay, I've got the Steve does shit button working properly.
Nice.
So you're good to use that button again. Okay, who has not gone yet? I think everybody has gone this turn. Yeah?
Yeah, Worm decided not to throw the dagger, right?
Where's Tobin?
No one knows where Tobin is. He's like Carmen
He's
Sandiego. He's like Carmen Sandiego.
He's pulling a
not
maneuver.
fighting with us?
I
Okay.
think he's going to try a pincer attack.
I'm gonna say he's hidden. He's like deep in the.
We've
shadows.
unleashed an invisible Tobin on the world.
Yeah, I know. That's
Oh,
just
the
stupid.
humanity.
I feel like, you know,
What
we need
all the
that.
tokens?
Okay, so these two at the top, they sort of flank Grenlead and attack her. So short sword. A 14 and a 17. Their Thaco is 16, so I know one hit. Armor class 4. They both hit, actually. So Grenly takes a total of 8 points of damage. And I need her to make 2 saving throws versus poison. Now, it's important that when you make your poison roll and it asks for your modifier, you're a dwarf, so you're resistant to poison, so you got to put a 4 in there.
Let's help her. On saving throws?
Yeah. No, bless only helps on courage ones. Oh, well, she killed that. Yeah. That first one's good. Now I need a second one. Same thing, give it a +4 when well, not a +4, just the number 4 when it asks for the modifier. Yep, you're good. You're good. So so the poison does not take effect. These two down below then will attack the knight. He just seems to want to be hit. Is that how it goes, Benedict?
As long as it saves the party, absolutely.
Yeah. You don't want,
but at the same time, good luck.
You don't want senseless.
No, it's got to serve a purpose.
Okay, so I got a 20 and a 13. Their Thaco is 16. What's your armor class? -1?
-1. Yeah, because
so
I'm not parrying.
The one did hit for 1 point of damage. And I would like you to make a poison saving throw, please.
Okay. Poison saving throw. And I don't get a +4 because I'm not a dwarf.
Correct, but you still made. You
but I have
passed.
glorious mustaches, and that should give me some type of bonus.
They totally do. They totally do. Okay, that's the end of the round. We're going to roll initiative. The party goes first again. So let's do the people that are actually in melee combat first. So, Grenlead, what would you like to do? And I think this is the one attack round as opposed to the 2 attack.
Correct.
I'm assuming I'm making sure that my shield is handy to deflect nasty acid while I take another swipe with my broadsword.
Okay.
At this guy, who I can't ping apparently.
The back guy?
This guy. The back guy.
This one?
I actually meant the other one.
Okay. The other one is
the other back.
Yep.
Let's do that guy.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll with your broadsword. Broadsword. Oh.
Hey, that's a good one.
A natural 1. Just a bit outside. Let's go down to our knight with his 1 attack. Benedict, where are you attacking?
The guy in the alley that nobody can see.
Yes.
Oh, I got a +1. Let me redo that.
You do get a +1. Well, if you roll and you didn't add the modifier, and we can just...
That doesn't hit.
11. No, that does not hit. And Steve?
Is everyone familiar with the People's Elbow?
Yes.
I'm going to throw that, but I'm going to use the elbow that has the shield on it.
Of course you are.
So I'm going to jump as high in the air as I can and try to crush this thing under my shield.
Okay.
So let's just see what happens.
The People's Shield.
The People's Shield. And everyone's scared because I'm fucking scared.
Can you smell
what Steve is cooking?
Well, that lands, Steve, and you brain him.
Oh, geez.
He does not die, but you brain him good.
Okay, but am I on top of him now?
Oh, Jesus.
Because that was my game plan. I wanted
to
smash him to the ground and be on him.
Okay, you're on him.
Thank you.
You know how in taverns they have shields with like the swords crossed in front of them up on the walls? Why don't we just lash your longsword to your shield, and you can get your longsword damage on your Steve Does Shit button?
Captain said I need a big spike.
Okay.
Well, longsword could be a big spike.
Let's go to Kira. Kira, you doing anything?
Yeah. Can I like sidestep and get an angle on this guy?
Yeah, absolutely. Wait, the guy that Steve's on? No. But you can sidestep and get a shot at the guy in the alley.
This guy here? Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll take a shot at him.
This one's mine.
Steve is like suffocating the draconian with his ass.
Okay. Does that still count as point blank where it is?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I didn't know his ass was so close to his elbow.
Asses and elbows, people. 11, that's a hit. Isn't it?
I don't know.
What's your Thaco? 16. Its armor class
No,
is
she
4.
made 12.
I think I needed a 12.
Did you add in your +1 for the bless?
I did,
yes,
yeah.
you did. Oh, just a bit outside. Second shot?
Shoot with your elbow.
Shoot with your elbow. Put some elbow into it. Oh, there we go.
Hey!
When you're as beefy as Steve, everything's kind of close together.
That arrow goes so close to Benedict's skullet that it like waves it.
Oh, I love that. Like the hair just... And then the acid. Blah.
Yep.
But I'm like the guy in the movies with the explosion behind him. Nothing phases me. The mustaches blow out, the skullet blows out.
Take 3 points of damage, Skullet Boy.
All right.
Sigma Groover.
Worm?
Oh,
You
what a
guys
great
got this in hand, right? You're okay? Yeah? Alright, cool.
Okay. Grinnick? You and Worm are just watching the, the shenanigans unfold.
I think I'm good. I'm just gonna kind of chill here.
Okay. All right.
Make sure that everyone's all right.
Applaud them. Exactly. Okay. Well,
Oh, I still gotta go.
no, Rook. No. Okay, go ahead.
I haven't gone. I have to go.
I guess we'll let you.
I'm gonna nail this one right up here.
Yep. Point blank.
Point blank.
You're going full Legolas. He's in your face, and you're shooting with
Damn
arrows.
right.
Is there a set of stairs you can go down a shield on?
Nope,
Nope.
not with a shot like that. I can't.
Totally missed. Just a
Like
bit
missed-
outside.
Yeah, I missed it really bad.
Well, the second
Hit him
one-
with that one.
Yeah, for 4 points of damage though.
Yeah.
You basically threw a warm cup of piss on him, and he does not die, dude. He does not die.
Don't judge my weapons of choice.
I saw
More
the
the emotional damage he's going for.
yeah. Oh, he threw pee on me.
It's
Okay.
the trauma for me.
Okay, initiative now. Are we? No, it's their turn, right? You guys won initiative.
Yeah, it's their turn.
No, we can do initiative. That's fine.
No.
Damn, I thought he forgot.
So this guy on the ground tries to claw his way out from under Steve's buttocks. So here's the claw attack. A 19.
Oh, right in the stones. Oh,
For one point of damage, Steve, and a poison save, please.
Let me do my damage first.
Okay, you do that.
I'm going to do
it's
that.
that vision lifting up his skeleton going, hey, Grinnick, is this looking infected?
Does this look infected? Can you lay hands on this?
No, you're going to die.
I get no bonuses for this at all.
Wouldn't Grinnick have to save versus wands and staffs or rods and staffs?
For the save, no bonus.
No, this is why Steve's so hiddenly angry. It's not a staff, it's a wand at best.
He's compensating. I think that's a fail there.
I would not be surprised.
I think you maybe needed a 12. Hold on. Oh no, 11. That's exactly what you needed.
Power score! Woo!
That's exactly what you needed. So you make your save.
Grinnick will not be emotionally damaged.
These two up here continue to attack Grenlead with their short swords. That is a miss. That is a miss. The shield's working. The shield's working. Keep that in front of you. So now we're going. Now we're going to initiative, which the enemy wins. So they continue to attack Grenlead. They're furiously beating her shield into a pulp. Rolled a 1. And a 15. What's your armor class? Your armor class is, I think, 4? They have Thaco 16. Oh my gosh, your armor class reads 44. You don't want that. What is going on there? So 4 points. So that definitely hits. So 4 points of damage, and I need you to make another poison save with a +4 modifier. Because you're a dwarf. And dwarfs don't want nothing to do with poison.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's happening. Sorry.
That's okay. Ooh. You failed.
Oh.
So, you also have 224 hit points right now. That's amazing.
My modifier went in the wrong box.
That's okay. That's okay. So, the poison hits you, and you go as stiff as a board. As its paralytic effect takes over. We're gonna give you this little symbol with the shot in the butt. And if you'd like, roll 2 6-sided dice. And that's how many turns you're paralyzed for. Not rounds, turns. 1 turn is 10 rounds. So 60 rounds you're paralyzed for. Somebody needs to help our dwarven friend here. Down in the alleyway, this guy continues to try to fight his way out from under Steve's girth. Is that the best way to put it? 8 does not hit. The gluteus maximus keeps his arm pinned. It's now your guys' turn. I'm going to give Steve first shot here because he's literally on the target. Stay on target.
I'm not entirely... He didn't think this through. I'm not entirely sure what he would do at this point.
Camel clutch.
Camel
The camel clutch.
It's the lion tamer.
Steve has turned into like a 1980s wrestler with the camel clutch.
I think he always was. Okay, my
Power
shield.
bomb?
Does my shield have any pointy bits?
Sure.
Sure.
I think the amount you use it, I think a shield spike only makes sense here.
No, I can't have a shield spike on it. I'm going to use it for other things. But it can have a pointy top or pointy bottom.
Oh, I see what you're saying, like a kite shield, yes.
Yeah. But anyway, is it possible for me to stand up with him?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to stand up with him.
Like if he's straddling your thighs, maybe? You lift him up off the ground that way?
I'm just going to get up with a choke slam hold.
Someone get me a Kama Sutra so we can figure out this maneuver.
Like, I'm going to try to just...
Page 37.
And stand up with him. Thank you. I thought it was 36, but 37, you're right.
We call this the dragon ham bone.
So my plan is to
Angry dragon ham bone.
pick him up by the throat like Andre the Giant and throw him into this pile of acid over here.
Okay. I like the yet another wrestler reference. I'm for it. I'm here for it. Roll me the Steve does shit button.
With a +1.
With a +1, yes, because you're blessed, so your wrestling maneuvers are that much stronger. Reorx is a big WWE fan.
I would not be surprised. Fuck! So okay. I guess I just stand him up?
No, I don't think so. I think you sort of try to pick him up and you fall prone and he ends up on top of you.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that makes total sense.
We're playing Thirsty for Lesbians now?
So, someone cue Take My Breath Away by Berlin. Take my breath away. Okay. Benedict. Steve and the Draconian are doing something.
They look intimate.
Oh, he's mounted. He's mounted. He's mounted. This is your...
This stupid thing.
She's gone from suck to blow. I'm out of here.
Keep firing, assholes. Did you really run away?
I heard that people needed help up north.
I love it. I love it. You're like, Steve, you got this, and you just.
So
I
that's
guess I got this.
Kira's got your back. Your sister's got you.
Your
There's
sister's
trouble
got
up
Your
north.
sister's got you.
So I moved 6. I'm gonna sprint, I guess.
Yes.
To there.
Ha ha! And that's
then-
all. And that's all you can do.
Have them surrounded.
Well, yeah, the wind was blowing my mustaches and my hair back, and I kind of look glorious in the charge, but I can't do anything when I get there.
Who is it, Dr. Robotnik? You're like. Excellent.
This is why I love this game.
Kira, go.
She just yells, "Steve, pivot!" and then like sidesteps so she gets an angle on this dude.
So, Steve, like pelvic thrusts, like he's doing, like just
That's the thing, like,
And then step to the right.
pelvic thrust to push the draconian higher for you to get a clear shot.
That'd be a jump to the left or a
sure,
step to the
why
right.
not?
I don't know.
For the love of God, woman, don't miss.
Make sure you put your knees in tight.
I am not arguing any of this. It sounds epic.
And
Your
he
voice goes up
dies.
a couple of
He
octaves before
dies.
the arrow hit.
As he dies, he dies. He goes total liquid and squirts all over Steve. And Steve is covered in what might be a golden colored shower of acid and takes 6 points of damage.
I'm so glad that it's not just my games that turn out ridiculous like this.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not.
We're all here for it. Worm, would you like to do anything?
This isn't normal?
After you see that cunning display of stunts?
It was a cunning display of something. Stunning display of
Yes.
what?
What? What?
What?
There will be no cunching.
Oh, that guy totally got cunched.
I'm going to. Where's my boss? There he is. Okay. Which
Your
way is
boss.
Benedict facing?
Which way?
I'm facing this guy.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna stand here and lightning bolt this one.
Lightning bolt!
Purposes.
Oh, Jesus! Okay. So there's a large crack. So lightning bolt works a little different in this version.
Yeah.
So you basically do a d6 for every level you are.
It's a little bit of overkill, but that's
So-
okay.
So you're
Just a
doing
wee bit, you think?
You're doing 6d6. And it will blow up this house behind him. I'll make the spell save just to see if he gets half. There is no way that this is... Yeah. No, he failed. So he takes 17 lightning damage. He had 3 hit points left. Boom!
Whoa.
There is-
Just hide my hand behind my back.
There is a mist of acid that washes over you, Benedict.
A mist?
Wow, Steve must have eviscerated that guy down south.
And Grenlead. So Grenlead and Benedict take 6 acid damage. And I like lightning bolts in here. It talks about how they can destroy things like buildings and that. So it goes right through and then shatters. Yeah. Oh, off stone, it even rebounds.
Uh-oh.
They don't look like stone buildings.
They're not stone buildings. So
Okay,
you just
good.
so basically here, Benedict, from behind you, you get a light wash of acid over your back. It exfoliates.
nice.
It exfoliates
Like a hot stone massage, but acid
exactly.
instead.
It brings a freshness, a pinkiness to the skin, and then the building past you explodes.
I turn into the wind of the collapsing building to catch it for my skeleton mustaches.
Wouldn't we have been all knocked over from this like lightning bolt just flying?
It came very close to you, Rook. Like yeah.
I'm thinking Rook's got an afro at least.
I think you smell ozone.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think my hair
Yeah,
is
but I said,
frizzed.
excuse me.
Can Kira
Grinnet-
like just be behind Worm in the distance, just like looking at her bow, like covering for Worm?
Well,
Smoking lightning hand behind my back.
Grinnick, what would you like to do?
I would like to run up here and grab my sister and pull her out.
Okay,
She's
good.
in safety.
So you're gonna pull her out. How much movement do you have left when you get there?
I have.
Well, you can double move. You can double move. Do you want to bring her right back to here?
Yeah.
Maybe one more, because I don't trust Worm. Okay.
Want to get her out of the Benedict zone?
I would like to say thank you, but it sounds more like drool at this point. Yeah.
No problem.
That sounded like Steve in the Draconian wrestling.
Rook.
I'm fluent in stupor, so do I understand?
Yes. Yes, I think so. She's speaking in a tongue that you understand. Rook, are we point blanking this guy?
Absolutely.
Give him the goods. Give him the pepper.
Yeah, that's
a
pepper.
hit.
And I'm assuming he's still standing.
Yes.
I see Rook shooting. I'm leaning in so I can get a good angle on the spray coming back and blow my hair back again.
13, that's a hit as well.
Yeah, for
With
8.
So he's at 11.
That kills him, and he sprays all over. 8 points.
Oh,
Benedict. 8. Ooh, that was serious spray.
That was a good shot. Yeah.
One might say the money shot.
But one should not say the money shot.
No, this is true. We've gone too far. Clearly.
Oh.
That's the line. That's the line we're choosing.
So the last of the draconians dies, and everything sort of goes silent again in the town.
What am I covered with? This hurts. Is everybody okay?
Yeah,
My
good.
Lots.
I mean, ow a little bit, but I'm good.
So upon closer inspection of your sister, she is experiencing some sort of paralytic poison, and as I said, it'll be an hour before she can move.
Hit points.
What's
Or
that?
Just paralyzed. Is she just paralyzed, or is she losing hit points too?
Just paralyzed.
Okay, I'm not so scared then.
She seems stable. I mean, the acid was the problem. Being paralyzed, lying in acid, never a good thing. Never a good thing. That's how you lose games. So what would the party like to do?
Are we leaving?
Sound like you know from experience.
Yeah.
Just saying.
What are we doing? Are we camping?
The man's had a
Carry
couple
my
of
sister.
golden acid showers.
Yeah, how messed up are you, Benedict? You've taken a lot of.
I'm at 26 of 51. I'm down half.
Yeah, I'm down 11 points too.
Keep in mind, a long rest in this game gets you 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fucking fine then. Don't worry about it.
So we take 25 long rests and then head to Solus.
Yeah.
How do do spells come back after a day, or is it after long rest? After a day, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can pray every morning for your spells.
What I'm going to go do is Rick's going to go and get 2 beams together and take his blanket, and we're going to make a stretcher out of that. Lay the blanket down, put the 2 beams in between, fold one side, this side, and we'll put
I'll lay down on it because I'm
Grendelite in it, so we now have a stretcher. We can pick her up. That's how you make an emergency stretcher.
Well, I thought that was for me.
Or,
No, it's not for you. You can still move. She can't. She's totally paralyzed.
I thought Steve carried the dwarves. So I got confused.
yeah,
Oh, that's
I was
right. We
gonna
got
say,
Beefy Boy. Just carry her. Let's go.
that was my plan.
Sorry, buddy. I was getting all rangery. Sorry.
Let
Put
me
her on your
be
shield.
your beast of burden. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Steve, you carrying Grin?
Oh yeah, I'll carry her in my sword arm because I don't use that dumb thing anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, put her on your shield, and then you can use her expertise or her specialization on your Steve Does Shit button and get triple specialized.
No, I don't think that's how it works. But I will carry her kind of like a dad carries an infant.
Okay.
And just
So dignified.
Just carry her so she's not drooling.
Yeah, try to avoid the
Yeah.
drool. Try to avoid the drool.
throwing the face down football carry when you're burping the baby. That one?
Does anyone need a break? We have about an hour left. Do we want a break tonight? We started a little late, but I'll leave it up to you guys. We can certainly take a quick break if people need to. You know what? Let's do that. I'm old. I have a small bladder. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back as the party moves up into the pass. Sound good?
Fine, I'll go get
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
You gave us much choice.
Ta-da! We're back. Okay. So, carrying your paralyzed friend, you start your way up into the mountain pass. Are we healing anyone at this point?
Old Skull needs a little bit of a heal.
Do we have people that are in...
Who's the lowest?
I'm at
percentage to there?
I'm at half.
How about you, Steve?
Steve's eating.
Right.
I lost 11. I'm at the
I lost 24.
42.
You lost 24?
24.
Yeah, I lost 25. So, but I think you're by percentage. I think you're going to be lower than I am, right?
Yeah, I'm at 16. And paralyzed. So you're probably a priority because I'm not a lot of help right now.
Well, you will be in an hour. And I can stay up to -10. I just can't attack.
Yeah. Kind of.
Well, looking at the situation, Grinnick would definitely help his sister first.
Of course.
So I will cast Cure Light Wounds one time because I can't cast it too many times.
I'm expendable. I can sacrifice myself to save the party. It's fine.
Okay, so Cure Light Wounds is a D... I think it's a D8. It is a D8.
Okay.
No
Yeah,
bonus.
but he's a life cleric.
Just a flat D8.
He's a life cleric. Isn't that 2d8 plus 6?
No, sir, you're wrong.
Oh.
No, Colonel Saunders, you're wrong. Mama's right.
Medulla oblongata.
Medulla. Anyway, so you throw your
Come
sister.
on, focus, everyone.
You throw yourself a heal. Your sister a heal, rather. And and then you start making your way up into the passes. Who's leading? Tobin's not here to like work
I think
his
the
bait.
two rangers should be out front,
Okay.
like we usually do.
So she gets 8. Is that 8 hit points back?
Yes.
Is that how it works? Okay.
Yes. So you travel, and you're traveling through the night to get to Solus. Is that correct?
I just want to take a long rest and get 1 hit point back.
So you're about halfway through the pass when Rook and Captain, well, Rook and Kira rather. Kira is the captain. Maybe that's what this should be, Captain Kira. I like that. There's a ring to that. The two of you from up ahead can hear what at first sounds like bickering. And then as you get close, there's a voice echoing through the pass. And the creature is definitely complaining to someone.
A Nochinero.
Tell what language?
It's common, but not very good common. Like it's broken. He's like, There's another one over here. It's all burnt. They're all burnt.
I look at Kira, give her the signal. She goes on one side of the road, I go on the other, and we're gonna go try to
Pincer attack? You're gonna pincer?
attack. Do it a pinching attack. Gonna pincer it.
It's
I
gonna
immediately
happen.
charge. I want to be part of the pincer
We did a
attack.
pincer attack with the arrows that one time too, so
Yeah, it was awesome.
So the two of you move up, and what you can see is you start to get the fragrant smell of burnt flesh. And there are the trees up ahead are burnt cinders, but in amongst the burnt wood and pines that line the mountain pass, you can make out a very large, lumpy creature that's sort of squatting down on its haunches, and
does it have two heads?
you see, no, it does not have two heads. You see it pick up. It has long, scraggly hair and a very big green nose, and it picks up sort of a piece of something.
Is it pooping?
No. And as it picks up a piece of maybe a person, it's like, oh, rocks and stone. The bones are burned. They burn them to the bone. And then it sticks whatever it picks up into its mouth and sort of starts like chewing on something that's maybe a little too big to put right in its mouth, but starts gnawing on the side of it, and you hear the snap of a bone as it chews on something.
I'm gonna just have an arrow ready just in case,
We both
because I
already
know
done
how
that,
this group
yeah.
operates. So
I'm looking to see who he's talking to. Like I'm trying to
Yeah,
get around.
unfortunately, the pass narrows, and you guys have sort of moved up as far as you feel you can without having to make any sort of check to go unnoticed, and it's hollering further up the pass. And there, every so often, you hear something grunt in agreeance further up the pass. And at this point, the two of you being rangers, you're pretty sure this is a troll.
Okay. In this world, are trolls the same as they are in every other world?
These trolls are no different than probably any other D&D troll you've faced.
Okay.
great.
So with that, as you sit there and watch for a moment, it stands up to its full height. It's big, and it throws whatever it has away, and you see it walk over, and it just sort of knocks a burnt cinder of a tree over, and picks up the head of what looks to be the head, and then the upper torso of a horse.
Gross.
I look at Garrett. Should we do it? All right, we're going.
Are you gonna attack?
We're gonna.
So
Should
both-
we? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's go back and tell the others first. Like she kind of motions and like
All right,
back
let's
to the
go
others.
back. We're gonna sneak back.
'Cause I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this question, but I'd like to ask the group first.
Okay, so you circle back to the group.
Yeah. We tell them that there's at least one troll there, maybe two, that's up ahead and it's eating something. We could probably get around it if we wanted to.
I start marching down the middle of the
Yeah,
road.
but let's look at the two people. So who am I talking to, right? Go ahead.
Kira just sort of shakes her head and gets an arrow, makes sure her arrow's ready to go.
Yeah, I go, Kara, let's go sneak back to our last location. The beefy boys have spoken with their feet. Let's go.
So go ahead.
Well, at first I was gonna say I bring up the rear, but that's not really gonna work.
Grenlead is no longer paralyzed.
Oh, thank the gods.
Let's be
I
clear
can
on
go
that.
down.
Yeah.
I was asking, you saw that I was asking if a paralyzed dwarf was a range weapon. I was asking for a friend.
Okay, the answer to that is yes. Absolutely.
No. It might come up. Yeah, it might come up. So I'm going to keep pace with Mr. Skullet, and Yeah.
They're the
go see what-
bushwhackers.
let's
I'm
go
marching
see
at a
what we
pace
can
that lets
find.
the hair blow on every step, but not too fast to outdistance the dwarfs.
Remember the
Fair enough.
bushwhackers? That's how I envision them.
That is a very
I can do
precise
that.
piece of movement.
Yeah. He's
Fast
He's
enough for the
perfected
skullet
his
to
speed.
blow,
Is there
but not
is,
too
is there
fast.
such a thing as a performance check in this edition?
No, we're just gonna say it looks fantastic. I'm not. I wouldn't even want to chance a low roll on that.
It's not fair. The skullet is always fantastic. You can't. There's no roll you can put
Are
on
the
it. It's
are
a
the
natural
Rangers are the Rangers pushing ahead on their own?
We've already pushed it. Yeah, the Rangers were pushing
Yeah.
ahead to get back to our spots so we can pincer attack
So
it
we can be ready to go.
when the
Okay.
beefy
That leaves
boys
the
show
dwarfs
up.
behind us.
I am the apex of the pincer.
Yeah,
Mm.
we're gonna be the horns of the buffalo when they're as they come through
The horns of the buffalo.
from the Zulus.
Let's go
Coming for
die.
you.
Okay, hold on a second here. Let's get this.
Nobody
set
ever
up.
said that we were all very smart.
What does that mean?
What does
Exactly.
that mean? What does that
I'm the
mean?
dumbest guy here for sure.
A module 1.
You're special.
Get
Sure.
past it.
Okay, so let's put some. I don't know that we really need to put you on the map, but we're gonna put you on the map because
Because it's funny to me.
because if I don't put
Wow,
you on the
those
map,
are
then there's gonna be something crazy happen. And then we got Benedict and Steve back here tromping up the road. We'll put Rook a bit.
I can't see the map at all.
Yeah, I haven't put anybody on it yet. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh no, I put some.
I guess
people on.
I'm nobody then.
Go
Oh, I
F
can't even
go
see.
F yourself. You
Map.
know what?
There it is.
The pity parade here.
That was rough.
Yeah. Oh, it was rough. It was rough.
Fornicate might-
Worm, I think you're at the back again, Worm.
Yeah.
Where
Yep.
is Tobin?
Tobin is invisible somewhere. We don't know where for sure. No one knows where.
Is-
We hear music once in a while. Terrible
This
music.
is a perfect spot for a Tobin, and we just couldn't take advantage of it.
So this is about the distance
In my defense, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
at the time.
So we got to go with the Benny maneuver instead of a Tobin maneuver. I'm fine with that.
You're fine with that? Okay.
Does that come with hollandaise?
What?
Is it?
So joke.
So ahead you can see the troll, and as everyone comes up, you can hear the complaining. He's like, "Rock and stone. There's nothing to eat here. It all tastes like ashes." And
Tastes like what?
ashes. Don't go there. And further up the canyon, something yells back at him. "It's all the same down here. I can't even chew it." So are we firing?
Hey,
I'm gonna
Ugly,
top
we're
this
over
rock.
here. Come eat us, you big stupid beast. Look how beefy we are.
He doesn't speak for all of us.
He looks, and you can
Let
see
him
him
think.
squinting through the trees, and then he starts sort of lumbering your direction. So are the Rangers shooting?
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like this is
Oh,
a
yeah.
really good time to put on my cloak of invisibility.
Do you want to do that?
Wait,
Yes,
wait,
please.
Tobin has it. Maybe Tobin took it. That's where it is. That would make total sense.
Tobin's got his crown. He doesn't need no stinking cloak. Let's see here. What do we have that's like...
Tenders never
Roll
do
20
anything.
needs to give us some better symbols. I know you can get some after initiative.
Let me know what don't you have. I'll purchase it for you and flip it to you. I'll gift it to you right away.
We'll see. We'll see. Go ahead and roll, Rangers. Let's do those attacks first. You both get 2 attacks. They're both at 5.
I feel like I just barely point blank, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
It's done, right?
Go ahead and roll the point blank stuff. When you get your modifier for damage, you want to add your level because this is a giant.
Is
I don't
Bless
know.
over, by the way?
Is what bless is over? Yes.
Can I throw it again?
Sure. Do you want to do that before the combat starts?
Yeah, can I get everybody?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or do I need to move? Yep,
Nope.
I'll do it again.
Nope,
That'll
that's
be
fine.
the last time I can throw it this
So
day.
Rangers, we're adding an extra 1 if you haven't already to these attacks.
So
from
that'd be a
Bless.
10. I'm assuming I missed.
Your Thaco is 16 and their armor class is 4, so you need a 12.
All right. Do we get 2 shots or 1?
You get 2 shots.
I think that first one hits there.
Yeah, you nailed them.
Yeah.
And I got him on my second shot
Yeah.
with a 6 because he's a large creature.
Yeah, and you didn't add your level bonus, so to your damage modifiers.
What's a level?
Well,
You
you're
add
a,
a level?
you're a ranger. He's a giant class, so he's a giant.
Oh, that's right too. So that would have been
So-
plus 6 on that.
Yeah, so Rook's shot that hits does 12. And then Kira hits him for 14, and then another... No, just 14. That second shot.
Yeah, I think that second
does
one misses.
not hit. However, you put him down onto a knee. Like, the 2 arrows hit, and he slumps to a knee. And he yells, "There's fresh ones! There's fresh ones!" And you can hear the snapping of trees in that further up the canyon. So that's going to be our surprise there. We're going to now jump right to initiative. So this guy gets up and lumbers towards Rook. And he's going to attack Rook twice. 3 times, I think. 3 times. First with his claw.
Miss.
Then with another claw.
That might be a hit.
What's your armor class, Rook?
3.
Yeah, so the first one did not hit. The second one definitely hits. He
Mhm.
the troll has a Thaco of 13, so he needs a 10 to hit you. And then his bite.
Whoa.
The bite hit. So you take 5 from the first claw and 10 from the bite.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, and he's like down on all fours, barely, like you've shot him in the knee. He's taken an arrow to the knee, and you guys then notice. Let's see. This one will make it. So this troll finishes here. And this troll finishes just behind him. Oh shit, there's a problem with these trackers. Damn it. All the trolls' hit points are going down together as if they were 1.
Perfect.
I know. That
seems fine.
That helps out, right? That helps out.
Yeah.
I
I
just,
thought you said there was a problem.
Oh, sorry. It's a me problem.
That's the best kinds of problems. A you problem, not a me problem.
Okay, so it's now the party's turn. Let's start with Rook since he's right up close.
He got hit.
Yeah, I got hit really bad. He took 15 hit points off me. I am going to.
You can see his wounds closing as well, Rook.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to disengage. That way he can't take an attack opportunity. I'm going to go fall back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to tell the guys that it's trolls and they're regenerating.
Okay.
We'll need to hit it with fire.
Somebody light a fire.
what if I just take his head off? Can they regenerate from that?
So-
Or we get 2 trolls.
I believe it's a little different in first edition. So instead of what's called a disengage, you can do a defensive withdrawal, but you can only move half your movement when you do that.
Okay. So I would be here.
Yeah.
No, actually I wouldn't.
Yeah, you'd only be able to move 3.
3. There you go.
wouldn't be
Yeah,
able
so I'm
to
there.
run. Yeah. Okay, so Rook backs up, keeping his sword and defenses up. Rook, not Rook. Kira.
I'm going to shoot it, I guess, because I don't really have anything that's going to do fire. So
The same one.
yeah, this guy up in front here.
Okay. Do that. Nice shot. So 16, that puts him down. He slumps to the ground. Give me 1 second here. So how much was it? 16?
Yeah.
Need somebody to punch him in the face every round.
Okay, so that troll hits the ground. Are you shooting him again, or do you want to shoot further down the... You can see the other ones approaching.
I guess I'll take a shot at this guy here.
Okay.
And that one I just use my regular one for, right? Because that's outside the point blank.
That's right. You take... But you're still at short range, so you're going to do a regular longbow shot with +1 to hit, +1 to damage.
Okay.
So with your bless,
That definitely misses.
Yeah, that's still a miss. Okay, so that arrow does not hit. Let's go back down the canyon. Steve and Benedict, do you guys want to move up?
Yeah.
I'm going to move to there. I'm going to use the rock to get some elevation with a high jump coming down with the shield on its neck to try to take the head off, because nobody answered Steve's question.
Okay, what was Steve's question?
If we take the head off, do they heal or do we get 2 trolls?
Okay, I don't know. You'll have to find out.
He's doing a science experiment as well as he knows how.
Okay, go ahead and make that roll.
You fix the Steve shit button.
Yes.
Get a +1.
Oh yeah, that's
How's
a hit.
that?
That's a hit. Okay, so you come down, you hear a crack as a bone in its neck pops.
Can I take a full move, light a torch, and throw it as an attack? Or is that lighting the torch and then throwing it too much?
You can certainly take the full move and light a torch as you're running forward. But then your sword and shield are not out.
I'll not do that because I'm going to need the sword and shield.
Okay.
We can torches after. But I'm going to take a crossbow shot. I moved my full movement. I'm going to take a crossbow shot.
Okay, then in that case, you don't have your sword and shield out either. Just so we're clear.
I would still have the shield, wouldn't I?
No. Not for crossbow.
No? Well, then I'm going to parry.
Okay, that you can... Well, you took a full move. You can't parry this turn.
Sure I can. I don't use my attack to parry if anything comes in range and attacks me. I don't have to not move to parry.
But you can't double move an attack, technically.
I didn't double move. Single moved.
You didn't.
Oh, you single moved. Okay.
I'm declaring a parry if anything comes
Ignore the man behind the curtain. Ignore the man behind the curtain. You're fine. You're parrying. You're parrying.
Okay.
Let's go to Grenick.
Does his head come off?
No.
That's all that's important.
It does not come off. You hear a horrible crunch, though, like you've definitely shattered a vertebrae.
Steve is sad.
Run over here, sprint over here to Rook, and cast my last chance, Cure Light Wounds.
Okay, roll a d8 to see how much Rook heals. Grenlead?
Well, thanks, man.
I'm invisible, so I'd like to get nice and close.
Okay.
And I wonder if I can come right up to here and pull out my sword and see if I can slice his head off.
That's a double move, isn't it, for her?
Is
Yeah.
it? Well, I can move 12.
Yeah, it's a double move.
Is that a double?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember.
No, that's okay. You can get there with your sword out. You just can't swing it this turn.
Okay.
But no one can see you. You're invisible.
Okay. Yep. I'll
Okay.
stay there.
All right. Awesome. Let's do it, Worm.
I'm looking down the pass, just so you know.
At some point, maybe we need to learn Worm's real name.
Young man.
No.
Young is the first name, and man is the surname.
Go, Worm. Go.
I'll
I thought
move
Worm was
here,
his name.
Okay.
and I'm going to magic missile the one in front. I guess.
Magic missile. This one here, or the one on the ground?
The one on the ground.
Okay.
The one. He's still alive, right?
Well, see, okay, so in old school rules, the trolls just keep regenerating unless they're taking fire or acid damage. So,
Okay, well then I'm gonna hit the one in the back.
yeah, so he's at -19, this front troll, everybody. Like, you guys have put, he's down for a number of rounds. Okay, this one, magic missiles streak through. And you hear it go like, ow, 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 ow. It stings.
Nice shooting, Kira.
It stings. Okay. Nice shooting, Kira. The magic arrows are flying again. Yay. I think that's everybody.
I think that's right.
We're going to do another initiative roll here. The party's turn to go again. They win initiative this time around. Benedict, you want to lead us? Because you like to jump into things.
I'm going to go there, and I'm going to swing and swing.
Do it. Miss.
That's not going to work.
Hit.
That's going to work.
10 points of damage. Excellent. And who will we go to now? Steve?
Steve. Okay, so Steve's gonna cut this fucking head off.
Okay.
Because apparently it needs a little more oomph.
Yep.
Is my longsword button working? Nope.
It should.
Add one.
Yeah, add one for your bless. Nicely done. 21. You cut its head off.
Perfect. My question will be answered shortly. Yeah, let's see how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just throw the head. You got a second attack.
You know what? I should have Steved that more. Terribly sorry. My bad.
That's okay. Gives you ideas for next time.
Yeah, okay. So he's absolutely right. Steve's going to drop his sword, pick up the head, the fluid motion, and throw it at the other troll.
Okay.
What do I use? My dagger attack? My what? That's outside Steve's normal shit. He doesn't throw many things.
Yeah, you're just throwing the head. It's not going to do any damage, but it bounces off the troll. That's in front of Benedict.
All right. Now they're apart, and then after that attack, I'm going to move to here.
Okay. Grenlead.
Without my sword. I'll go back and get that.
You have a beheaded troll lying at your feet.
Okay, and my sword is out and I'm invisible, so I'll move over here and swipe at this guy.
Okay, so because you're invisible and attacking, I'm going to give you a +4 bonus to hit. So
okay.
When it asks, and you get +1 for bless. So when it asks you for your modifier, you're gonna put a 5 in there.
Okay. I also I have a -4 for the against the armor class on.
Yeah, if a troll attacks a
so.
dwarf, it suffers a -4.
Okay.
So that's good. That puts your armor class at 0 against these guys. That's a crit.
That'll do.
I'm sorry, I don't remember how we were doing crits. Were we saying we were just doubling damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 7 damage for hitting a large creature, doubled is 14, and that puts this troll down. Does Grenlead
Nicely done.
does Grenlead have any movement left? One,
I'm how many?
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
I think I do. I was here. 1, 2, 3. I think I can go to here, can't I?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't mind. Do it.
Okay.
Do you want to take your second attack? I think this is second attack round, is it not, Jeff?
Yep. Yeah, I took 2.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do the same thing at this next guy.
Okay, you don't get the +4 this time because you're visible, but you do get the +1 for bless, so the modifier is 1.
Okay.
That does not hit.
That went a little differently.
Yes, it did. Kira?
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm gonna move this way just a little bit
Yep.
and then shoot at this guy.
Yeah, this is still short range. So you just use the regular longbow, but put +1 to hit, plus another 1 for bless. So your modifier should be +2 to hit and +1 to damage.
Okay.
That's a hit. So 4 damage plus your level 6. That's 10. And the second arrow. Same modifiers as before. That's a hit. Another 5 plus 6. That's 11. Nice. That makes quick work of them. Okay. Worm.
You're doing real great, guys. Keep it up. Yep.
Rook.
Rook's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here, and I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Yep.
Is that short range or?
Let's check for it. I think 70 feet is short range with the longbow. And snap to center. You are 50 feet, so you're good, sir. You're not at point blank, but you're at short range.
No. Yeah. So I thought. And it's my level 6 because it's a giant.
Yep.
Well, that hit.
That hit, and it does 7 damage.
Try it again.
Second arrow.
7 plus his level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed.
No, that's got his level added in.
Yeah, that missed.
And that.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Last but certainly not least, Grinnick.
How far can I run as a sprint? Did you say 12?
10 squares as a dwarf.
I'll bring it right there. And both of these guys are down. They can't move.
Yes. Here, I'm gonna mark them so that we're.
Sucks.
These guys are currently both lying on the ground.
And if it says 1 inch, is that 10 feet?
That's correct.
Dang it.
Why? What do you want to do?
Well, I wanted to chant to the guy that's still up and tell him to run away, but I'm not close enough. So.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I'm just gonna run here and hope that I can get to him soon.
Okay. So Grinnick sprints across the rocks, jumps and climbs, and then can see the final troll. And then I think it's everybody's gone now. So that troll is going to attack Grenlead. So Grenlead's armor class is normally 4, but it's going to be 0 for the case of this because it's a giant. And swinging and swinging. That's a natural 20. So that hit. This is going to hurt. So claw damage is 8. Doubled is 16 damage from the first claw.
Okay.
Second claw missed.
Clang.
And then the bite. He rolled a 19. He has 13 Thaco. Your armor class is 0, so he only needed a 13 to hit you. So that bite does another 7. So a total of 21 damage. So I think you're at 1 hit point.
I think I am.
Holy cow, you lived. Look at you! Grenlead, the Troll Slayer. Okay. So that's that. It's now initiative.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
And the party loses.
Bye, everyone. It's been a slice.
Oh no! Oh
there's
no!
new char-
There's new characters coming. But this could be tragedy in the past. Okay, so the first claw hit for 7 damage, which should put you at like -6.
-6.
-6.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll, and on a 51 or higher, it's gonna attack you with its second claw while you're down. Otherwise, it's gonna move on to the other targets.
Since I didn't really do anything with the
Yeah.
last round, can I do something first?
What would you like to do?
Cast invisibility on her.
What's the range on invisibility?
2S? Nope, that's not it. Creature touch.
Yeah, so you would
Fuck.
have to touch her.
Too far away. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so on a 51 or higher, it attacks you again.
Tobin throws the cloak of invisibility on her and then disappears again.
It does not attack you. It does not attack you. I rolled a 28. So it's going to move on to the next target, which is Steve. Which is maybe not the smartest thing this roll has ever done. So the first claw on Steve. A 14.
My AC is 1.
1, so it needed a 12 to hit you. So that hits. So Steve takes 7 damage from the claw.
Bite me, troll.
And the troll only rolled a 4 on its bite, so totally misses on the bite. Okay, it's your guys' turn. At the start of this, Grenlead would lose a hit point for being in the negatives. So Grenlead would go to -7. And now it is, let's do Steve because he's in hand-to-hand combat. This is the 1 attack round, by the way, everybody.
Okay, the one on the ground, it looks kind of incapacitated, but healing.
Yep, correct.
Fuck. How many times do I get to wrestle a giant? I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna try to slam this troll into
This one that's
this
up?
wall. Yeah, try to slam a troll into this wall over here
Okay, I like this.
because I'm sorry, he's Steve. So this would be Steve shit
Yeah, this definitely is Steve shit.
with a +1.
For bless, yeah, don't forget your bless.
Yeah, I got my bless and go.
That is more than enough to hit with Steve shit.
Yeah, but can I move a troll?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you move a troll. 10 damage to the troll, no less.
As he slams into the rocks?
He does not die, but you hear the wind come out of him, like you knocked the wind out of him. Grennick,
You are bigger, but I am stronger. I am strongest there is.
Grennick, you ran all the way over here. What would you
Steve
like to do?
smash.
I'm going to chant "Run away."
Okay, so you're casting chant to make it
Yes.
flee. Does chant
To
do
make it-
that, or
yeah.
is that command?
Or command, I meant. I'm sorry. Yeah, I meant
Yeah,
command.
Okay, so you're gonna yell command, and you're gonna command it to run.
Yes.
Your sister's gonna die, bro.
Spell and name is a
Well, what am I
issue a
supposed to
command.
do? I don't have any way to help her.
A
Not that high of a
command
level
to
player.
Can't you
What
cast heal as a heal light cure light wounds as a level 2?
No, you can't.
Not in first edition.
Oh.
You can't.
Okay,
Okay.
is there stabilizing in first edition?
Yes. You with the -10 roll, you have to go over and like spend a round tending. That is whether that is an actual rule or not. That's how we always played. So I'm just going to continue with that. With the -10 roll. So if you're down in the negatives, you lose at the start of your turn. You lose a hit point every time, and then a friend either has to come and administer aid to stabilize you, or you need to receive some kind of healing.
What does the stabilization give her?
Nothing. It just stops her from continuing
from
dropping
losing.
the negatives.
Well, that might be a better thing than trying to get this guy to run away.
Well, I mean, if you cast command and he runs,
yeah,
Steve will get an attack of opportunity on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I can run down there after trying to help her.
Okay, so you cast command on this guy, and he has to make a saving throw versus spell. He has no modifier on that. He rolls a natural 20, so he resists your command and does not run away. And now let's go to Benedict.
Steve has really inspired me with his improvisational combat maneuvers.
Yes.
I'm going to take a run, and I'm going to actually run up Steve's back and launch off of his shoulder. Take my sword two-handed. I'm going to come down on the troll's head.
Okay. Yes.
Like
let's
in the
do
Dungeons
that.
and Dragons promo.
Let's do that. Steve becomes. You put your boot squarely into Steve's ass crack and push up.
Yes.
Yes.
That's because I have buns of steel.
Roll to hit. That goes 6.
That's not going to do it. What's the armor class?
4. So you needed a 12.
12. Dang it!
So you leap over Steve. You leapfrog over, and the troll like sees it coming and ducks. Silly knight.
Punch it then on the next round.
Let's go to the next. Rook. I guess you're the next closest. It's a toss up between you and Kira. You choose. You guys choose.
Ladies first.
Kira.
Okay.
Bring
I'm
the pain.
I'm just gonna scooch up a little bit so that it's within my
point blank.
Yeah.
I like this idea. This is a good plan.
And is Bless still up, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
The Bless is working it. 12, which is what you needed. So 4 plus the 6 for being a ranger is 10. And down it goes. Do you want to shoot it again for good measure?
Sure.
Go ahead, roll. I'm going to let you automatically hit. We'll just see how much damage you put on it to put it down to the negatives.
Okay.
So another 9 plus 6 for your level, so 15. It dies. It's
nice.
I will assume that you guys use fire or something.
Well, that was what I was going to do. I was going to say, someone
all
go take care of.
All of them are down, so you guys start to burn the trolls. Go ahead.
I was just going to pull them into pieces and spread them around the valley.
No, we got to burn them.
I was going to light a torch and vault up Steve's back again.
Hold on, Bree. What were you going to do?
I have 2 potions in my backpack. I don't know what they do, but is there a way to deduce what they do?
Actually, you guys might have been able to do that while you were, on the. I didn't realize there were magic items like that floating around. So there you go. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
You can, other than just asking Steve to drink it and him trusting to do so, do we have another method?
Here, rub this on your gums for a second.
Yeah, so it's a potion of healing and a potion of fire resistance.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use the potion of healing on her too.
On Grenlead?
Yeah.
So roll a d8. That's how many Grenlead gets back from your potion.
Pour it down her unconscious gullet.
But that stops her from bleeding, which is good.
That's good.
That's me.
Oh, sorry. She's down here, isn't she?
Yep.
Yeah, I got
3
it.
redheads.
I was very confused.
You drew Kira and Grenlead almost identical.
I know.
It's not a complaint, but like the braid is what you gotta look for. Grenlead has a braid, and Kira doesn't.
And armor.
Grenlead's got a wisp of hair
Oh,
coming
yeah.
down for the one eye, it looks like.
You can wear braids tonight.
Okay, so you make Ginsu. You chop up the trolls and you burn them, and you can see that there is a group of men and women and draconians as well, all burnt up in this pass.
Oh, thank the gods.
Thank the gods they're all burned up.
I was afraid they were alive for a second and we were all going to be in trouble.
Oh.
So it looked like the draconians and the men and women were fighting and then all got burned? Or
Yes.
So the dragons don't care friend or foe, they're just going to breathe.
Most
That's
of the
pretty good.
draconians you find here are the ones that turn to stone. So you find that rocky sort of ash dust that they leave behind.
No. We're all pretty banged up, but I still want to get us to
We can take a day's rest, which will get us all 1 hit point, but the cleric will then be able to start healing us again.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can
Does that
risk
mean I
it.
can change up my 5?
Yeah.
My
Or
5
we can
spells.
risk it and just make the mad dash for the town. But I got a funny
We
feeling
don't
if we
know
make
what we're
it to the
gonna
town,
find.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say that.
we're gonna have to fight once we get to that town. So I think we should take the day's rest.
That's the smart path. Not that
Yeah.
we always take the smart path, but that's the
No,
smart path.
I think that's the tactical right decision to do.
Okay.
Do trolls have Beckelum bones, or however you pronounce that?
I'm not sure what that is.
What?
So
It's
I'm
a
gonna.
penis bone.
Oh, no. I'm gonna go with a hard. I don't know what the
Hard
plan.
no, eh?
I'm saying
Troll, you're a
no.
woman really
I'm
nice.
saying no just because I don't want to know where this is going.
Trophies. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Big trophies.
Yeah,
And
no.
maybe a weapon for worm.
Uh,
I don't want to hold a troll dick.
It'll just be the center bone. Don't worry about it.
My daughter says goodnight, guys.
Good night.
Good night, troll
Bye,
dick.
penis.
Oh, jeez. Where have we gone?
It's okay, she's 13. She knows all about it.
There's
You
no
know-
therapy involved here.
You know,
That's good.
The
Okay.
first module, we were right on track. What could possibly be different from that module to this module?
I'm here.
Yeah, there you go.
But it wasn't my fault. I wasn't the one that talked about the dick bone.
This is true.
I just love how red Copper's getting. She's getting redder and redder and redder and redder.
Okay, so
I
are
would,
we?
before
Yeah.
we like turn in for the evening, like,
Yes.
in character,
Yes.
I would like to give the potion of fire resistance to Steve. Be
to
like,
Steve.
if the dragon comes and it starts breathing fire, drink this.
Okay.
Promise?
Oh yeah. It'll be like the second thing I do.
What's the first thing?
Hit the thing in front of me.
Drink first, then hit it.
I'll try.
He's got to power suplex the dragon first. Then he'll drink the potion.
Try.
Okay, so are we making camp in the
Thank
pass?
you,
No, I think we're gonna pull everybody off, and we're gonna try and find some place like back in here, like in a low spot back over here.
Okay. Can the Rangers both give me a tracking check then?
Yeah, we can.
That's a D100, right?
Yep. Or there should be a tracking button. If you go to your
See, now
abilities
There's no
I have an
vendor
ability
around.
check. Is that the one you want?
for tracking, yeah.
You are not
It just
using
says
the
ability
body
check.
to
It doesn't say
Tinder.
anything else.
Oh, well, click it and see what happens. I'll tell you if
That's
it's
what
the right-
that's strength or
Okay,
dex
maybe
or
putting the body
Yeah.
would be good, yeah.
It's not it.
Oh no, I don't want the ability check. That ability check button. If you go into your character sheet,
Here it is. I found the ability. It's going to find it for tracking.
And you go down to special abilities. There should be tracking in there, and there should be a little
Oh, I see it.
dice off to the left, and it should just generate what I need. Oh, well done, Kira. Lower is better here, by the way.
Kira crushes it.
Go,
Holy
Kira.
shit!
Oh yeah, Kira nailed it.
Rook crushes
So did
it
Rook.
more.
D1.
Damn.
1 and
Oh, that's
4.
right. I got to go low on this
Yeah.
We
one.
knew what we were doing.
The two of you start to look for a place for the party to camp, and you notice a trail that the trolls have been using. That, you know, there's a bluff that overlooks this pass, and you find a trail that they've been walking up and down for numerous times.
Okay.
So, while they're doing that, because there's absolutely no Tobin at the moment, I'm gonna just look through pockets of dead people and see if trolls have anything on them.
Okay.
I don't know what we're doing until they tell me where to go. They
I
wouldn't
don't
let
think
me
they have
rend
pockets. They're probably just butt flaps.
Yeah, you find about a dozen steel coins, Steve.
Oh, there we go.
There were more, but some of them were melted together, and you're not sure if there's any value to them anymore.
Don't forget the prison pockets.
I am
Don't give them
not
ideas.
checking prison pockets.
So, Kira and Rook, what are we doing with the troll trail?
I'm going to follow down the troll trail to see where their lair was, because that might be a great place for us to hide.
Yeah, you guys backtrack down that a little bit, and it's not long before you can see a cave in the side of the rock.
I'm going to poke my head in.
With your bow out?
I got my bow out, arrow notch. I'm going to poke my head in just to make sure there's no
It's
pets or children or stuff
there are
like
lots of bones inside. There is a really nasty smell of troll as well. But nothing looks to be in there. It's not too deep a cave.
All right. Let's go back and tell them we found a cave. It's not the best place, but it's guaranteed that we're not going to get bothered by anybody.
Yeah, for sure.
If they're going to get a smell of that, they're going to smell troll, and they're not going to want any part of it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand my sister the 12 skill pieces.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll bring the party back.
Kira gets 12 steel. You were owed.
Yeah, no context. No context. Just give it to her and then follow Rook into the woods.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You might want to wash that.
So,
Probably.
as everyone's getting to the cave and sort of getting ready to head in, 2 specks approach from the northern sky. As they rush south, they seem to grow, forming mighty engines of death. Red dragons, 2 of them.
Yeah, okay, let's get in this cave right away.
The monsters dive swiftly down into the Valenwood valley beyond, and upon their backs you can see riders sitting. As they turn down, even though their distance from you is great, you sort of feel that little creep of dragon fear creep over you. Like the black dragon that you fought in Zaxaroth was enough of a beast without, had you not had the staff to crack it with. And there's 2 now, bigger than she was. Red dragons are significantly bigger than black dragons. And
I feel nothing.
They swoop. They sort of swoop over in the sky, pivot, and down they go into the valley. And I think that's where we'll stop for tonight. We'll be back next Sunday to carry on with these shenanigans. There's also some things that you might find in the troll cave, which I'll get out to you guys as well. So I guess we need to raid somebody.
Yeah,
Lots.
you do.
We had a bunch of subs and stuff drop, so thank you everyone that donated, etc. Oh, Banana was here. I didn't even see that. Only Flaps. That's a great name.
That's a name.
It's something.
It's something. It tracks for being here. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I'm not judging.
Do we have anybody on that we can raid?
Drew's on.
Is
Gnome
Team
yeah.
and Grouch Coach.
Let's do Team Drew. I owe him.
I got to play with them this Monday. It was awesome.
Was it?
Was it Monday or Thursday? It was this Thursday. I got to play with them. It was absolutely awesome.
I don't know how I don't, but I don't think I follow Team Drew on here yet. I'm a monster.
I was just thinking that.
I know. It's horrible.
How
Horrible.
do you sleep at night?
I don't now.
You
Is it
prep-
just
you
is
prep
it just
something?
Team? Oh, there it is. Team Drew's basement.
You're welcome.
What?
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 She put it in the
What?
chat. What?
What? You know, there we go.
Chicken butt.
Okay, so we'll be back next Sunday to head down into Solus and find out what's going on there. That's exciting.